those.
Cool. So, what do you think
a
about
lot.
Stray? I guess we can get that one out of the way because I'm playing that one right now as well.
I'm a few more hours in now, and so I've gone through another. One thing that we talked about last week, which I really enjoyed, which no one heard, was how different. Like when I saw the trailer and when I saw the gameplay, I thought it was going to be one thing. I thought it was going to be quite samey, but I'm actually quite surprised about how much you can do with a four-legged silent protagonist in a cyberpunk city where you've got running sections, you've got puzzle sections, you've got exploring sections, you've got like follow missions, fetch missions, like and like everything in between, and unlocking new abilities along the way as well, which is for me is a sign of a great game. It's when you unlock stuff as you go along. So yeah, it's surprising how much is in it. I thought it was going to be quite a flash in the pan. I know what I'm getting at this game. I've unlocked all the stuff and then it's off you go.
Yeah.
But saying that, I don't know if it's starting to the excitement's starting to
Fade off a little.
to die down. I don't know whether or not it's because people are getting so excited about it. They're like, it's the perfect game. It's the perfect protagonist. It's like, it's not the perfect protagonist. And they're going, oh, it's the best like cyberpunk game I've ever played. It's the best futuristic cool stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good for you. Maybe it's just not landing for me. Maybe that's, I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I know
are your
what you're
thoughts?
saying. Yeah, it's kind of like from game mechanics wise, I love this thing. Like I'm really enjoying the game. It's very much up my alley. Like my favorite game of all time is Eco. Like it just
Alley.
it. That's
It's the same joke you did last
I did,
week.
and it just totally fell into it again.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying it because it sort of like fits right into my interests in terms of like games design and what like I enjoy more than anything. Like is it innovative? Is it like doing anything to really change stuff, or is it just another action adventure game where you're just going through alleyways and corridors? Again, no pun intended. Yes, it absolutely is just that, but that's the sort of game that I enjoy. Like I'm not going to lean away
What
from
it's
that.
doing, it's really, really well put together, really well rounded.
It's very clean.
Well designed, very clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you can't fall off the girders and things.
Yeah.
That's great, because that was one of the biggest reservations I had when I saw the game. I was like,
Going to be falling off
is it
every
gonna be a
5
lot of-
seconds. You have to like balance between and like do the balancing mini game that you have to do on every
Yeah.
action adventure game when you see a beam. No, thankfully they took all
but
that.
they're like, no, you're a cat. You can jump on beams and it's no problem.
Yeah,
You never see a cat fall off a beam, and yeah, they nailed that. So you can't ever fall off, and so you don't feel like you're clumsy, which is great.
Yeah.
It's snappy enough. Yeah, I guess what I would love it's not even a criticism. I would just love there to be voice actors on it, and obviously the budget's just one of those things they can't have that. I
Yeah.
would just love there to be voice
I
acting.
mean, because it's an indie game as well, like, and you want to translate it to as many different countries as you can. Like, if you just got translations just on text, like, it's way easier.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them, really. It's just one of those things which...
No. I really like the sound design as well.
Yeah, I
think
guess like that's the best sort of compliment I can give to the game. Actually, is that it feels like it's a AAA game almost.
it does.
You know what I mean?
It really does.
So
yeah.
like, and that's the part that's sort of astounding is the fact that a small team worked on this. Like you've got to doff your hat at that. Like it's so impressively good for that scale of a team. So yeah, I mean, I'm really loving the game. I love the setting. I love the fact that it's a silent protagonist because it reminds me of things like Eco. But like people that are saying it's a perfect protagonist, like that's probably a bit too much. Nothing beats a good sort of story narrative, but I like how clean the narrative is on this one, just purely because it's just you're a cat trying to get back to your friends.
Everyone's motivations are very well clearly defined. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very clear. It's very clean. So I'm enjoying it so far. Like I'll see how I feel about it by the end, but it's up my alley, you could say. It's my cup of tea.
Yeah. I'm like a solid 8 out of 10 for me. Yeah.
Sure.
I would say so far.
I'm gonna see how it shakes out first before I give it a number or anything. But
okay, at the moment, and I'm probably a bit further along than you. I think I'm getting a big old light bulb.
Oh, I just got that.
Oh, you're further along than me then.
Yeah.
I haven't got it yet. I'm literally on the cusp of getting it.
Yeah, I just got that. So
yeah,
I'm a little bit further than you then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.